Welcome back to San Antonio Living. Today we're talking about weddings. If you're planning a wedding, there are a ton of great resources right here in San Antonio that we've featured in the past. So to help, I thought we could share a few with you, starting with the cake. Our friend Chef Krista is on the show all the time for all sorts of things, but her passion is wedding cakes and cookies. So here's a clip from Krista about choosing a cake or going with something different.
Anything goes, so they're really looking for something personal, something that can kind of pull generations, something from their grandmother, something from aunts, moms, mother-in-laws. Everything is really kind of more sentimental, and it's getting a little bit more traditional, I dare say.
Yes. I love that. So there are some trends that are developing. Obviously, the traditional wedding cake, right? But look at these individual cute little sugar cookies that you can set up at a dessert table.
Yes.
You can put them on the table themselves.
Yeah, and what's been really popular is people come and get the kits, and then they've been making them at the shower.
Oh, fun.
So then everybody, you know, can kind of make, and then they're nice little favors to go. So those have been really, really popular, and then all the fun things to decorate them.
I love that. Okay, so we've got some right here. Can I try my hand at decorating?
There's some royal icing for you here. You can just squeeze out.
I love the idea of, you know, doing these individually. Everyone can make different ones.
Yeah,
so
it's
fun.
really, really a lot of fun.
And you can check in with Krista at Krista's Culinary Creations. Her phone number is there on the screen if you'd like to give her a call. And let's talk about wedding dresses. There are a couple of different spots to shop here in San Antonio. So here's a look at some trending dresses for our friends at Bridal Connection.
So this is Gentry Luxe, and she is one of those clean, classic, timeless, tailored looks for that bride that is one more of a minimalistic bride. However, it does have jewels on it.
Okay.
But if the bride wants that dress without the jewels, we can also order it without the jewels.
Oh, I love it. Okay, let's start with the veil because that's absolutely beautiful. When people come into the shop, they're looking for everything, right?
Yes.
So from the top all the way down, we see the beautiful beading and then of course the train as well. Let's talk about the train because I know that is important to brides. Some want really long trains, some want them very short. You can do whatever you want, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And regardless of how long your train is, we can get it bustled. We do offer in-house alterations, so that's part of the service that you also get from Bridal Connection.
Oh, very nice. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much. Let's bring in our next model. This is a totally different look. I love this concept. Very princessy. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, this is a dress that is perfectly suitable for royalty. This is Ibiza. It has a really beautifully delicate made bodice. You see all the beautiful beading. It's got glitter tulle all the way down the skirt, and it has a very subtle basque waist as well, which is so popular right now. It really shows off the curves of a bride in a very, very tasteful way.
And they've got dresses to suit every bride at Bridal Connection. You can check them out in North San Antonio. And a lot of couples these days are thinking about destination weddings. And if that is you, our etiquette expert has some thoughts. Here's a look from a past segment with Diane Gottsman from the Protocol School of Texas.
You know, when a couple is thinking about that destination wedding, it's so romantic and you have all of these great ideas. But you have to remember that not everyone is going to be able to attend. So in your mind visually, you see all of these people out in, you know, sitting out to support you. And there are times where they just aren't going to be able to make it. So you should not get your feelings hurt.
Okay.
And when you're creating that invitation, if you're going to do this destination wedding, be very, very specific. Meaning, we want to know what the expectations are. What is the dress attire specifically? You know, when you're having a destination wedding on a beach, that's a whole set of confusing questions that come up. So I think that you just have to really be real thorough and when you're planning this wedding.
And Diane has also shared some tips on weddings in the past. Here's a look at her information. You know, we've talked a lot about wedding gifts, wedding showers, and so much more. You can search our website, saliving.com, for more. We've got a ton of great resources.